Dad and I gave you opportunities, but we didn't make you win. You took those opportunities and you made something out of them.
You can't make somebody want it. And that's the thing. I want to work hard now because I don't want to work until I'm 173. I don't want to be able to
exaggerates a little bit.
So I don't want to just barely get by. I want to do that and build a good future so then I can enjoy doing hair. It's not like, oh my gosh, can you hurry up and leave so I can get another person in here?
Hi y'all, I'm Rhonda from RK3 Designs, and I am so excited to welcome you guys to the Pro Artisan Podcast. This is a space for artisan professionals to discuss matters of both business and the heart. I am so excited to be able to bring you my daughter Kendra today and let you get to know her a little better and see what a young entrepreneur looks like. She's quite a firecracker. So Kendra, why don't you introduce yourself?
My name is Kendra, and I'm 22, and I cut hair and ride horses. That's it.
You do a little more than that.
I'm opening a new salon, and I wrote Breakaway.
Breakaway, for those of you that don't rodeo, is an event where she comes out of the box and she ropes her calves, and then it breaks, the little string breaks off. So that's how the time is. And she also ran barrels all the way from the time she was tiny up through her high school years, and did some pro-am riding and stuff. So she's had some really nice horses. Tell me a little bit about how horses and livestock and rodeo competition and everything kind of molded you and kind of taught you work ethics and taught you responsibility.
Treat them as good as you want them to do. So if you halfway do it, then it's going to show when you go to the rodeo. And I don't do very good at losing, so.
And that is true words.
So you have to take care of them just as good as when it's convenient, even when it's not convenient, because a lot of times it's really not convenient.
Tell me a little bit how being raised by parents that were entrepreneurs, because I think the whole time you were growing up, Dad and I had some kind of business. Tell me how that affected you, and now that you're a business owner.
Sometimes it's not fun, but it pays off in the end. Since you are the boss, there's pros and cons of having to, take on the responsibility. But it pays off. All your hard work, you can see it. I mean, I just never wanted to work for anybody. Just wanted to do it myself.
Would you say that you liked when Dad and I let you know we were having struggles maybe financially, or would you have wished that we hadn't shared that with you?
No, I liked it because it's real life. You can't hide that. And I feel like people that are sheltered, then they get out to the real world, then they're really like, what the heck, because they don't see the struggles of sometimes at the beginning it's really rough, but you have to hold out, and then it pays off in the end. Even like a horse, and when they're babies, they might act bad, and you're like, oh my gosh, what the heck did I get this horse for? And then, a couple of months or years or whatever, and then they end up being your favorite horse. When I first started doing hair, I was like, I don't know if this is the right thing I should have done.
Well, let's tell everybody why you started it, why you first decided to do hair. Do you remember what you told us? You were homeschooled.
Yeah, I didn't want to go to
and she
wanted to college.
She wanted to rodeo professionally right out of high school, and we told her no.
Dad said I had to fall back on something because riding horses is a hard lifestyle.
That's right. And so
then I did it, and I ended up really liking it. So then here we are.
Yeah. And she was one of the youngest to ever go through the Aveda Institute.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you started when you were how old?
17, and I graduated when I was 18, and then opened my salon when I was the end of my 18-year-old year.
Opened your first salon. So you took that entrepreneur to the next level, didn't you?
It was hard. It was very hard. I was lucky enough to have money saved from when I was riding horses.
So tell me a little bit about Hair by Kendra K. How did that all get started?
Well, Draculis was kind of hard to say, so the middle name's K. I've been the best of weddings on the knot for 3 years in a row. I didn't start doing weddings until I was like 19, almost 20. Me and my business partner, Hillary, we just opened, or we are in the process of opening, a full service salon and bridal venue in downtown Green, which is
a little touristy area
New
right
Braunfels.
outside of New Braunfels. Yeah.
We have a full room in the front to host any size party, and then we can, that way if you don't have a venue that is giving you the hours that you want, or you don't want to have to pay for extra hours, you can come to us and we can do your hair and makeup, and you have the full service salon in the back and then the venue in the front.
So they can have a bridal showers and
Yeah,
things
bridal
like that.
shower, baby shower.
So tell me what happens when maybe you hit a wall or things aren't like you think they should, or you get a customer that you're maybe don't know how to handle. Being the boss, how do you face things like that?
I guess every situation is different, but that's another thing about being your own boss. You have to go through all that. You know, can't just be like, oh, well, you can talk to my manager.
Right.
You are the manager. Like,
Do you set goals?
I don't really have like in 2 weeks I'm going to do this, or I'm going to have like day-to-day goals. Like, I need to get this done. But I have like in the next couple years after this, I want to do this. Like, those kind of goals. Or like with horses, I have like, when I wanted to take my young horse Nina, I had one roping I really wanted to take her to, so that was my goal, to get her ready, and she was ready.
And I know you were homeschooled, but once you finished your curriculum, why you didn't feel college was maybe where you should be, and why you chose to do the path that you did, being an entrepreneur?
Well, I had colleges want me to come rodeo for them, but school has always been harder for me, so I just really didn't have anything I really wanted to go to college for. So I figured it would be kind of a waste of 4 years and a lot of money and really nothing come out of it. And I don't believe that people should just go to college just because. I think it's a waste of time, and I think it's a waste of money for one. And I think college is very good for people that need to go for it. Like my sister, she did really good in college, and she helped a lot of people in college. But
It's not for every single person.
Yes, it's not. I think when people get out of college, they're just like, oh, I just need to start making money, and I should do this, and I should do this. So I have a college degree. Like, it doesn't matter. You still have to have experience. Just because you have a piece of paper doesn't mean you haven't really any more experience than the next person. You have to work at it. A lot of people have stopped doing hair or stopped doing a business because they hit those ruts, and then they don't want to just grit their teeth and keep doing it.
Yeah, instead of working for someone where that responsibility is not so much.
You know, self-employed people, there's some nights I'm at the salon till 10 and 11 o'clock at night, and then I'm up there at 7:30 in the morning again. But that's what I love to do, and I love to see my clients. And I like to see, now that I've had them long enough, I'm a part of their life.
Do you do this just for the money? Or are you only motivated by money?
If I did this just for the money, then I would not.
So what is your driving force? Maybe give me some things that you really enjoy about owning your own business.
I really like the way that I make people feel, or how their reaction. Either they're getting ready for their daughter's wedding, or their wedding, or somebody messed up their hair and they're just so happy that we fixed it. Or just even and I tell people, I won't tell people I'm the best hairdresser, I'm the best makeup artist. I'm really not, but I'm good at making a relationship in a short period of time.
You make it an experience for them.
It's not just like, okay, give me money, I'm gonna do your hair and makeup, okay, bye. It's building a relationship, and that's what's the difference between a good makeup artist or hairdresser or anything really, and just
somebody that just walks in off the street and has you cut your hair.
Just another person, yeah.
I just want to say how proud I am of you. You've been very headstrong from the time you've been little, but you've used that to your advantage. You've never once let someone tell you can't do something, or you're not good enough to do something. I know that you've competed against adults when you were young, and you would go out there and you never let that slow you down. You knew that you had a good horse, and you trained a good horse, and you knew that your abilities enabled you and your skills enabled you to get what you want.
If you're gonna do it, you might as well be the best. It's what I always say. So if you're gonna do it, don't do it halfway, because there's no sense of even doing it. I am confident in the stuff that I do because I have a lot of time and a lot of money invested, and I'm not gonna look like an idiot or look like a fool if I go, and I feel like that should be anyway. And that's how I'm gonna raise my kids. If you don't work for it, then you're not going, or you can, fall on your face just like that.
You gotta help them to a certain extent. And that's what we did with you. I think Dad and I gave you opportunities, but we didn't make you win. You took those opportunities and you made something out of them.
You can't make somebody want it. And that's the thing. I want to work hard now because I don't want to work until I'm 173. I don't want to be able to.
Exaggerates a little bit.
So I don't want to just barely get by. I want to do that and build a good future, so then I can enjoy doing hair. It's not like, oh my gosh, can you hurry up and leave so I can get another person in here? I don't want to have to be like that. I want to be, just enjoy my clients, enjoy doing weddings, and not just overbook yourself so much, and then you don't get to spend time with your family. Or if I ever have kids, I don't want somebody else to have to raise my kids because I don't have enough money to, save.
Learning how to manage your money and learning what to spend your money on has it been easy for you? Has it been a struggle for you?
I definitely like to buy nice things, but I don't like to put myself in a bind because I want something nice. You have bills to pay, you have your important things to pay for, and then whatever afterward. You can't just get it whenever you want it. You have to work for it and then reward yourself. I'd rather wait for a long time and reward myself with something big than just buy junk all the time. No.
So you kind of value that dollar a little bit.
Yeah. So then when you buy it, it's really nice. You're like, oh wow, it's stuff that you can keep for a long time, and it's valuable and useful. I would rather work hard now than
that's
not
true.
Work hard and go party. I could be like some people and just go party, do nothing, and get drunk every weekend, and then just be like, oh shit, I'm 30 years old now, and what? I have no talent. I have nothing to do. What am I going to do now?
When you were younger and having to sacrifice because of the horses or because of our rodeo schedule, and then later in life when you were 19, when you were really old, 19 and 20, tell me the sacrifices that maybe you did that other kids your age didn't do.
Well, I didn't go to college, so I didn't have the old college experience of going to the bar every night.
Well, not all college kids go to the bar every night.
Well, my friends do. Yeah. But, I definitely had fun, but fun's not really going to get you a whole lot. I'm all about having fun and having your friends and everything, but if you want to work hard, if you want to play hard, you have to work hard for it. And even if you stay up all night, then it doesn't matter. You got to go to work the next morning, or you got to go feed your horses, or you got to go get stuff done, because just because you went out all night and you're tired, it doesn't matter. Right, Dad?
Right, Dad?
Right.
You can't just be like, oh, well, I can't work. Give me a paycheck anyways. I don't have anybody to tell me to give me a paycheck. So you have to plan and have money set back so you can still, pay car payment, eat, all the things.
New mortgage.
Yeah, that's things. So, and you're not trying to get quarters out of the bottom of your car or something.
That sounds like from experience.
No, I've never had to do that, but I'm just saying.
Okay.
That's why I don't. So you don't have to do that. You have planned. That's from Momo. From rainy day money.
Rainy day money.
Or a month, either way.
Yeah. But there was times when you were scrimping by.
Well, when I first started, there's pros and cons about being self-employed. Like I said, the girl that helps me, Hillary, I can't do it without Hillary. We started 4 years ago together. The days that she's been busy, it really makes you appreciate the people. Good help. It's really hard to find good help. That's about my only complaint about doing weddings, is that it's hard to find people that are that fast and that good with people.
And y'all learned how to, she stays in her lane, you stay in your lane.
It was hard. We both have smart mouths, and so that kind of got in our way. But once we just finally got over the stupid things, and this is a business, we're either going to be smart and make this a big thing and do it, or we're going to let petty stuff come between us, and we're going to let something go to waste.
There's a lot of adults that are a lot older than you that haven't realized that yet.
We've just said we're gonna do this. And some days I can, when she's being a brat or I'm being a brat, we just say, hey, chill out. And then I think that's what really is the difference, is that you don't have to walk around eggshells. You can say, like, hey, quit doing that, or hey, that really made me mad. And then it's like, okay, we're done. We're over,
Yeah.
Because if not, then it would affect, because then you have a chip on your shoulder, then you get into the wedding and then you're just snappy with people. And that, going to a group of wedding with already a bad attitude, makes for a very long day. But, I mean, we've definitely had our times, but I think you have to put it in perspective. Like, am I going to ruin this and ruin my business and hurt my business over something so little? And it does help that we are good friends and we do get along so good. But at the same time, you definitely have to stay in your lane. And she's better at things than I am, and I'm better at things than she is. That's one other thing I think is really important. You have to have people help you. You can't do it all on your own.
It takes a team.
It's hard. I mean, sometimes you just want to do everything on your own and I'll just do it myself. But in the long run, it's going to be worse on you and more work if you would just let somebody help
Learn
you.
to delegate. Let people delegate your responsibilities.
And not be rude about it if you don't like one little thing about it. Compromise. Like, okay, let's do this next time. Or
in your business that you've had so far, and even rodeoing, have you ever just hit a wall and said, that's it, I'm going to quit? Or why have you not quit?
Yeah, I mean, everybody throws temper tantrums. I throw stuff on the ground all the time and say I'm never doing this again. But then here I am, pick it up again and start over. But I mean, after you cool off, do you really not want to do this ever again? Are you going to be able to go the rest of your life and say, man, I just quit? Are you going to be happy with that? You have to see the potential in it. And even roping like horses and stuff. I mean, some days it just sucks. That's just horses though. Some days you just throw money away. But at the end, you have to say, I get to do this. I've had to really work on that. And Jesse, my boyfriend, has really helped me with that, because I don't do good sometimes when I don't perform good or do good.
Beat yourself up.
Oh man, that is so hard on me. We're blessed to be able to do this, and we're blessed to have the ability. Some people can't even walk, and I'm complaining that I missed a calf. I mean, really, when you think about it, I'm just being a brat, and I like throw my stuff on the ground, and but he's really had to tell me, hey, it's okay.
But
this is
now
fun.
I have something to say about that. What did we never allow you to do at a rodeo?
You have 10 minutes at your trailer.
Yeah.
Have an attitude, and then you can get over it. I mean, it's not gonna, you having a bad attitude isn't gonna fix anything. But also, it makes you think, man, I'm not going to do that again. Or I really need to, if you do it a couple times in a row, like, okay, this is what I need to work on, because obviously this is not changing. And then change that.
Right.
But in weddings and stuff, when I hit a hard wall, I mean, yes, there has been a few weddings that I get in the car and I tell Hillary, why do we even do this? Like, this is not fun. But then the same thing, am I really going to?
But look at the weddings.
The fun weddings, and the weddings that, they're so rewarding.
So that's going to lead into my question, the question of the day. What is your why? Deep in your soul, like what is really why you do what you do?
I do it because I know like I said, I'm a part of people's family, and I enjoy seeing them. I like to go to work. I mean, some days I definitely don't when I'm tired, or my feet hurt. I haven't eaten lunch, but I definitely like to see them, catch up with them. I want to build things so when I have my own family, I'm going to be able to give them what I had. I want to be successful, and I don't want to just be another go to a common job and just say, okay, went to work.
You want to make a difference. You want to touch people.
Yeah. I want to be like, I love going to my hairdresser.
I like going to my hairdresser. So.
Yeah. In the 5 seconds that I squeeze you in.
Yeah. You answered your why, and you said it was to be successful. So in your mind, how do you describe successful? What does success mean to you? Is it a huge bank account, or what is it?
Yes, money is always involved somehow in success. I mean, you have to have money to do anything, but
it's right up there with oxygen, huh?
Yeah. And these days, success to me is putting my experience and knowledge into investing it into something else. I want to eventually be able to have a team of people that work underneath me, and I've helped them do what they want to do, and they love the same thing I do. That would be success to me. Having a few calf horses and getting to rope whenever I wanted to, and say I want to come home at 2 o'clock today and I want to rope 3 pins of calves. That would be success, because I have the say-so to say I'm going to take off at 2 o'clock today. Or I'm not going to go to work. I'm going to book out 2 weeks ahead, and I'm not going to go to work Thursday to Sunday because I want to go to roping. That would be success. And being able to have
control your future.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
And have a family and be able to only, like, if I did have a salon and open all that, then still providing for my family, but not having to work every second of the day. That would be success to me. I mean, not necessarily like I have $1 million in my bank account. I mean, yes, that would be successful, don't get me wrong, but that's not like my goal. Like, I want to get $1 million in my bank account, then I'm gonna be all right. That's it. Cheers.
What would you tell somebody coming out of high school that knows they don't want to go to college, and they know that maybe they want to own their own business? What advice would you give them? What would you tell them?
That you have a lot of work ahead of you. I know a lot of people that they say you're so lucky to find what you love the first time. I'm like, I do agree with that. It is hard because a lot of people don't know what they love to do. I mean, they don't. Some people don't. And I did get lucky, but it wasn't lucky that I built my business. That's not lucky. That's hard work. They are just going to have to
find their
do
passion.
Little different things and just see what you like. And then once you do it, just do it. Don't ask for other people's opinion. I mean, you can, but it's not.
Ultimately, it's your decision.
Yeah, I mean, it's your life. It's your, kind of like with me and Hillary's salon. Everybody's giving us their 2 cents, and at the end, we're like, it's what we like. We're going to come into it every day and look at it, and we're going to say, man, I really don't like that, or man, I really liked it because I picked it out. Mm-hmm. It's the same thing. Like, nobody can tell you what you like or not. Just got to figure out what you like.
And go for it, huh?
Yeah. Just not.
So basically, you're saying go for it?
Yeah. Just whatever you do, just do it.
And there you go. Well, Kendra, I really want to say thank you for coming to your mama's podcast, giving us your experience and your thought of being a young entrepreneur. And we wish you so much success. Dad and I are so very proud of you. So guys, if you enjoyed this podcast, give me a thumbs up, hit the bell for future notifications, and subscribe to our channel. We really enjoy bringing this content to you. If you have any questions for Kendra or I, leave them in the comments below.